We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support above the 445 level. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 2:50 p.m. sent out a bear indicator. From that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular, beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot at 11:55 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 900% plus within hours, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to red bars in yesterday's volatility and today's pre-market, and back up to bright green bars at the peak of today's volatility. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator at the 445.99 area. I would just round that up to 446 and hitting highs today of 447.60. Inflows crossed over the midpoint as we see it here, but quickly here in the second half, outflows have dropped down, just like what happened yesterday. It went ahead, crossed back below the midpoint, rejected off the highs of the day, and came right back down towards the 445.30 area. And you could see it there. It's been using this level and staying above 445 as a key support level. And I would not ignore this because it takes us all the way back to the volatility of where things were actually sitting sideways and kind of stuck before that bull indicator popped up and that full strength to the upside to retest these key resistance levels of 448. And it's not that far off of the level where our swing bot notified back on September 6th, which was around the 445.76 area. And we were looking for those inflows to cross over and that strength to continue on the 1 hour chart. And you could see it there popping up on the screen. And that has been a key level to not ignore. Now, it is fighting here to stay above it and continue pushing up. And when our swing bot sends out notifications, it is usually a level to not ignore that turns out to be a key support level. So here we are with it trying to stay above and rejecting, continuing above the 448 area. Every time it gets above 448, it continues to reject back down, and that 448.50 area has been crucial. So what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is for these inflows to come back up, guys. This is going to be a crucial indicator here to not ignore the inflow versus outflows on the 30-minute, and same thing here on the 1 hour to stay above the midpoint, because it just crossed back over from yesterday to today. It got a bull indicator up here and it quickly rejected off the 446.90 area back down to 445, and we're back above the 446 level. So extreme volatility here in today's trading day. Now, if we zoom into the 15-minute, we could go ahead and see here within the volatility how things have been reacting, and you could see a bear indicator popped up at around the 446.70 area. Outflows crossed over, they've leveled off and hit lows here of negative 1.75, some of the lowest points that we've seen in today's trading day, but quickly things have bounced back up. And to justify this move and eventually cancel out this bear indicator, these inflows will need to start picking up to the upside. So that's one of the first things I'll be watching very carefully here going into the end of the day, in the after hours, and going into tomorrow. Now, what are the key levels I'll watch? Well, the first thing is the support, guys, and today's support has been very strong above the 445 area. That's been a critical support level. If that gets broken through and a bear indicator pops up here on the 30-minute to cancel out this bull indicator, I'll be watching how much further down these outflows would go, and not only here but also on the 15-minute and the 1 hour as it's above, and see if it actually goes towards the midpoint back down and cancels out this bull indicator. But so far, that bull indicator is still in effect, not canceled, and same thing on the 30-minute. But if the 445 level gets broken through, the next support I'll be watching is the 443.50 area. Now, to the upside, as I stated earlier, on the 15-minute, we want to see these inflows go ahead and head back towards the midpoint, cross it, cancel out this bear indicator, start to reflect that strength into these charts. And same thing here on the 30-minute, right? Go ahead and get these inflows back above, hold this bull indicator true, hold this support here of where the bull indicator popped up of the 446 level, and the first resistance is the 447.50 area. It rejected it nearly 5+ times in today's trading day, and yesterday it rejected it towards the open and pre-market. And if that can get broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is the 448.50 area, and then above that is the 450 level. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and I'm not going to ignore these inflows. I'm going to watch them carefully here into the close and going into tomorrow as it's sitting sideways and near the midpoint on the 30-minute, and same thing here on the 15-minute. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far, it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was NVIDIA on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the NVIDIA one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in, and now you're seeing this other chart which I shared today in the pre-market, and I stated, right, you could see the same line there, and I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449, and I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area, and the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed a cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over, and you could see the purple area that continued to act like support, and NVIDIA calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you could see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.